Hey, Ben from Hybrid Training here. I'm just going to talk to you about the 5 principles of strength training. So for a lot of us, strength is a major goal that we have in the gym. And without these 5 principles, you're going to be left behind, I guess, in terms of your potential or what you can reach in terms of your strength. So number 1 is do the basics and do them well. So often in a rush to get stronger, we push through the basics or the fundamentals to reach the end goal sooner, but ultimately it will hold you up. You always have to revisit those basics if you rush through it, because your body will force you to, whether it's compensation patterns or injury, whatever it is. Always do the basics and do them well. And in saying that, you've got to perform these exercises, say the deadlift, squat, every single rep you're doing, perform it with the best technique possible, and only on your testing day or if you're doing a competition would you let that technique slide slightly. But the more you can train with perfect technique, the stronger your strength potential is going to be. So that's number 1. Number 2 would be mentality. So strength is difficult, right? To lift a heavy weight more than your body wants to do requires a lot of mental strength. So without that mental strength, you're again going to be limited in terms of what your potential output will be. So developing that consistency, I guess, with your training, that willingness to get up, at 5:30 to get to the gym at 6 every single day, do the work, see a weight on the ground that you've never lifted before and attack it versus shy away from it. This type of mentality is really important if you want to succeed with your strength training. So that's number 2. Number 3, guys, would be consistency over intensity. So the more you can train in the gym, the more volume you can get in and the stronger you're going to get. So if you wreck yourself on day 1 of the week and you're leaving or training with 70% for the rest of the week, you're leaving some strength on the table, I guess. So yes, it's good to push occasionally, but you're far better off giving yourself a little bit of a reserve so you can recover better, sleep better, and ultimately train better. And doing that over and over and over will increase the strength that you can achieve in the long run. Number 4 would be consider getting a coach. So often without a coach, you're unaware of these things that may be holding you back or how you're moving or the little errors you're making. So a coach is imperative, I guess, to reach your full potential. Look at any great athlete out there. They're all using a coach, whether it's their dad or someone they trust. Doesn't really matter. As long as you've got those eyes looking at it, at what you're doing and your patterns that you might not see yourself, it's really, really valuable. And that brings me on to the last principle, the 5th one, which is addressing weaknesses. So with strength training, it's super easy and common to lean into the stuff we like. The reason is it feels good, it makes us a bit more excited to train, it's easier because our body's good at that particular movement. But when we always lean into it, we're avoiding the weakness. So again, the coach, having that coach can help you push into this side of training that you might not want to. And the old saying of you're only as strong as your weakest link will hold true here. So the more work you can do on that weakest link, obviously the greater your strength potential is going to be in the long run. So again, guys, those 5 principles of strength training would be getting the basics right and doing them, and keeping that consistency through that. So doing the fundamentals well, building a strong mentality, consistency over intensity, getting a coach, and never avoiding your weaknesses. I hope that helps, guys, and hope you all get really strong. Take care.